Hello, my love, and welcome to this gentle hip opener for your morning. There is a playlist in the description below, so please feel free to use that to support you during the practice today. So whenever you're ready, just coming onto your mat, just onto your knees, and just begin to take in some nice deep inhalations, sending the breath all the way down to the belly, and just relaxing the shoulders as you start to quieten the mind. Just bringing your awareness down into the heart. And maybe here already setting a little intention for your day today. When you're ready, just sliding the hands forward, placing the forehead onto the mat and bringing the arms back as we come into a traditional child's pose. And just begin to take the forehead, rocking it side to side, slowly just waking up the neck. And for the practice today, we're going to be moving in each asana with 5 breaths. So taking in nice, slow breaths. If you want, you can activate your ujjayi breath here. We're really just taking our time to gently wake up the body, especially in the hip area. Beautiful. Now sliding the hands forward, just stretch them out as far as they can go, locking in the fingers and lifting the hips, coming into your tabletop position. You want to have your wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. When you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale as you round the spine, pushing into the mat below. 5 of these. Inhale, dropping the belly down, looking forward, slowly waking up the spine. Exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in, just feeling the muscles. And breathing out, stretching yourself even further. From here, just pivot the left foot 90 degrees outside of the mat, taking the right foot and the toe pointed, coming into a side plank, lifting up the right hand into the air, and if you like, stretching that overhead. Depending on how you're feeling, keep the toe pointed here, or if you like, you can even lift up the leg, bringing more extension into the hip, and just try to stay as balanced as you can, breathing in nice and deeply. Keeping the leg high. Beautiful. Releasing the leg down, bringing the right hand back down onto the mat, pivoting to the body, back to the front, and taking the right foot now to the edge of the mat by the right hand at the front of the mat. We're coming in to a bit of an easy lizard pose, but we're keeping the left knee on the ground here, and just begin to move yourself to stretch open. Continuing to breathe deeply here. We're still doing our 5 breaths. But just find yourself moving in any way the body is inviting you into. It might feel a little bit strange at first. Just use this to really open up the hip flexors. And if you find you're always going in one direction, make sure that you change that around and you're really accessing all areas, all directions. Beautiful. From here, taking the right hand just on the right thigh above the knee, and we're just going to gently push that right knee out, and you can take the right foot onto the side. So we start to roll it over here. This is for our winged lizard, and really open up the right chest as well. So you really feel that you are lifting the chest to the sky a little bit. Again, breathing in deeply. Beautiful. Bringing the hand back down to the mat. And from here, we're going to lift the left leg up. So grab the left foot with your right hand. And again, we're just opening up the chest. So really feel like you're looking up to the sky. You're creating space. If you have knee problems here, just be very careful. You can always keep the leg down if needed. So just keeping that left leg flat on the mat. Otherwise, you should be feeling a really nice pull along the left side of the hip. Beautiful. Releasing that now. Tucking the toes, taking the right foot back as we prepare to move into our first down dog. So when you're ready, just lifting the hips right up into the sky. And as always with the first one, just begin to walk the dog. Do a few little turns here and there. Just really use this moment to feel in to whatever needs to be moved. Stretching out the hamstrings, the calves. Make sure you're still pushing into the mat with those hands, okay? So really keep the fingers gripped down at the bottom of the mat. Nice straight line from the wrists coming all the way up the back. And from here, inhale as you reach the right foot up, the right leg up. Bend the right knee and turn to the side a little. So we're doing a three-legged dog, but we're going to have a little bit of a twist here just to open that hip up even more. And if you like to do a little extra, you can start to paint some circles with the knee in the air. Remembering we're still breathing in for 5 breaths, okay? So nice deep breaths, long and slow. Beautiful. Now taking the right foot up to the front of the mat, meeting the hands, dropping the left knee, dropping the top of the left foot onto the mat as we inhale and reach all the way up for our low lunge. And here on every exhale, just see if you can go a little bit deeper in the stretch. You'll be feeling it along the left hip here. Nice and strong. Beautiful. Exhale, bringing the hands back down to frame the front of the foot. Tucking the toes, taking the right foot back. Flattening the feet and shooting the hips back into an activated child's pose. So keep the fingers really active here. Keep the arms really active as we just take a little break. If you like, some extra little forehead rolls just to support. Beautiful. Now moving on to the other side, lifting the hips up. We're coming back to our tabletop position. Taking the left leg over now, pointing the toes, reaching all the way up for our side plank variation. And again, depending on where you are, you can lift that left leg up into the air, take the left arm over the head, creating that extra stretch down the left side of the body. Breathing in deeply. Keep that left leg as high as you can if you've decided to activate that. As it's the morning, just take yourself in your own pace. All right, beautiful. Releasing this posture, we're going to inhale, taking the left foot forward to meet the left hand on the outside of the mat. And just as before, we're going to start to move around in any way that feels good for you, making sure we're covering all directions and all bases. Nice and slow, nice and juicy. And if you're feeling like anywhere is specifically more tense, feel free to breathe into that space, okay? So send the breath into those areas where you feel like there is a bit of tension. Beautiful. Now taking the left hand just above the left knee, we're going to push that left knee out ever so gently, rolling the left foot. So we're coming onto the side of the foot here for our winged lizard. Keeping the chest open if you can, so really opening the left side of the chest as you are pushing in here. Beautiful, bringing the hand back down to the mat, bending the right knee, grabbing the outside of the right foot with the left hand, our twisted monkey. And again, just as we're here, really keeping that chest open. So we're making sure that we're really stretching the body out in all angles, in all ways, but in a way that's really gentle for the body. We don't want to be pushing anything too hard here. We're just waking ourselves up. Beautiful. Release that one now. Frame the foot, tuck the toes on the right hand side, take the left foot back to meet the right as we shoot the hips upwards into our down dog. We're going to have a nice still dog here. If you need to, like me, just bend the knees in a way that keeps your hips high, so we're still protecting the back. And if you can't have the heels on the mat either, that's absolutely fine. Come onto the balls of your feet. Down dog is really a position which we should be able to hold for a long period of time. Sometimes it's even considered a resting position. So get yourself in a really nice, stable foundation here. We're going to inhale, taking the left foot up, three-legged dog, bending the left knee, opening the hip up here. And again, if you like, you can start to draw some circles with the left knee. Imagine yourself painting a beautiful picture in the sky, being sure that you're going both directions. Beautiful. Now taking that left foot to the front, dropping the right knee as we inhale, lifting up for low lunge. And again, on every exhale here, just see if you can take yourself a little deeper into the stretch down the right hip here. Amazing. Releasing the arms, framing the foot, taking the left foot back, shooting the hips back. We're just going to come into our child's pose again, bringing the arms and the hands back to meet the feet. Just taking in some nice breaths. Maybe noticing how different you feel now from when you started this morning. And again, just coming back to any intention that you may have set for your day, or if you didn't manage to make one yet, now could be a beautiful moment to decide, how do I want to feel today? Beautiful, lifting the body up, bringing the hands together, prayer pose in front of the heart, just honoring yourself for taking the time. And we'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day.